Learning how to share, how to interact with peers, how to handle disappointment, and how to regulate emotions. These are all components of social and emotional learning, or SEL. They are also skills that help form a child's character and may be necessary for future academic and life success. How do we, as educators, promote children's social and emotional learning? That's where a Breakthrough Series collaborative can help us. It's a unique quality improvement method that sets up teams to work together within early childhood programs to improve practices. This BSc is focused on how we promote social and emotional learning, but this method can also be used to foster other kinds of learning, like literacy and math. When we foster social and emotional learning, we do it by building nurturing and positive relationships with children, by designing classrooms that promote interactions and collaborative learning, by individualizing instruction, and by partnering with parents to share techniques and strategies. So how does the BSc work? First, we help you form a team with key players from your program, your director, teachers, support staff, and most importantly, parents. Next, you attend meetings, which we call learning sessions. At these learning sessions, you'll work with teammates and learn from experts and one another about new ideas to continually improve what you do, overcome barriers, work more effectively as a team, and how to test out whether new ideas are working to strengthen children's social and emotional learning. Between learning sessions, we have what we call action periods. This is when the real work and collaboration happens. It's when you get to take what you learned at the learning sessions and give it a try in the real world by using plan, do, study, act cycles. This is when you and your team members will decide which evidence-based practices related to children's social and emotional learning you'll try out in your setting, and with the help of data, you'll find out which of those practices will work best. It's when data becomes your good friend and helps you learn whether things are getting better for you, your program, and for the children and families you work with.
In the beginning, I was trying to communicate with this parent. I offered to do her child's progress report over the phone, so I felt like I was taking the steps, and she was kind of brushing it off. And then I was just like, okay, that didn't work.
A key component of the BSc is trying new ideas to find what works for each child and family, rather than applying a one-size-fits-all approach.
Through the BSc program, I learned to say, okay, that didn't work, so what am I going to do to try next to communicate with this parent? Not just, that didn't work, I'm just going to back off.
The cycle of learning sessions and action periods continues for 1 year, with a total of 4 learning sessions. Even after the 4 learning sessions end, the learning continues as you welcome more members to your team and you become empowered to lead changes. During this time, you work to expand the changes in your program, take actions to make sure they're going to stick for the long term, and continue to test out new ideas. When you give people the permission to try new things in the real world, not in a meeting room, not as part of a one-time training, but in actual classrooms, that's when real change can begin.